Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Glassman. For those of you who don't know me, I've been a medical doctor for over 21 years, and I'm the author of the book Brain Drain, The Breakthrough That'll Change Your Life. That book has won the 2011 Eric Hoffer Award for Best Health Book and the 2011 IPPY Award for Best Self-Help Book. I feel very fortunate, and what I'd like to talk to you today is what we can do to make sure that things like the law of attraction and success work for us. You see, a lot of people come to me and they feel frustrated, as do I, when things don't seem to be working out quite as we would expect when we start thinking positive thoughts. Because many of us feel as though our thoughts determine our actions and determine what comes to us. Unfortunately, what most of us don't realize is that our thoughts are not in our control most of the time. Our thoughts are generated, the majority of our thoughts, by what I call the automatic brain, which is a primitive brain, a brain that's been with us for over 200,000 years in evolutionary time. What this brain, the only purpose of this brain, and what it does, is to look out for danger, threat, or vulnerability. It looks for any possibility of danger, threat, or vulnerability, and the switch will be flipped on for us to fight or flight, for us to be in fear. So most of our thoughts come from that brain. And most of us wonder, well, when things are going well and seem to be going right for us, why is it that we get such negative or limiting thoughts? Well, you know now that it comes from this primitive brain. So what to do about it? Well, we have much more than this brain. We have a mind, a conscious mind. A mind which is our connection with our deepest spirituality, with our personal power, with our inner strength, our inner guidance. However, this mind is blocked most of the time by this primitive automatic brain. That's where I get the name Brain Drain from my book, because it's draining. It sucks the life force out of us. And the way that you can get around that is with results. You see, when we get results, when things start working for us and we work according to our strengths, our gifts, and we all have them, when we put that into action and we get tangible, practical results in this real world, in the material world, what that does, it gives less credibility to the danger that that brain experiences. Because this brain is a non-thinking brain. It only reacts. And when you can show it that there's no real danger lurking, that frees up your mind. That exposes your mind. And that reveals a personal power, an inner strength, something that you can actually do to make what has been called the law of attraction work. Because when I first watched The Secret, when I first read it and watched it, something came to me that was very disturbing. It was the thought that if I have no control over my thoughts, does that mean that bad things are going to come to me? Because if our thoughts determine what comes to us, that means that if we're thinking negative thoughts, that could also come to us and hurt us. But I'm telling you that those thoughts are not what drives things to come to you. Your mind does. So I want you to take that home as the take-home message of this video today. I'm Dr. Charles Glassman, CoachMD. Touch base with me. If you will, if you want, sign up for my website, on my website. Get my free ebook, Destiny Diet, a couple chapters of my book. I really look forward to continuing our relationship. Until next time, be well.